Welcome into the Touchdown Live pregame show. I'm Matthew Travis. Our game of the week this week brings us to a big 4-1A showdown as Elton will host Hamilton Christian. And earlier this week, Justin Margolis caught up with Indians head coach Marcus Lejean.
That's right. I'm here with Coach Lejean out here in Elton, where the Indians get ready to play the Hamilton Christian Warriors. And, Coach, thanks so much for joining me right now. Obviously, a big game for your team tonight, big stepping point. What do you want to see from your team tonight, especially against a quality program like Hamilton Christian?
Well, we want to play a complete game. We want to play a clean game. You know, we want to no penalties, you know, unnecessary penalties, and we want to play clean and play hard all the way through. I mean, we know it's a four-quarter game. It's going to be a four-quarter game no matter what. We just got to give it all, you know, play by play, give it all we got. Last
one I wanted to ask you is it's homecoming week. It's a big game. What are the main things that you're doing to keep this team focused as they head into tonight's game?
Well, I surely remember what it's like to be a kid going through all this. We want them to enjoy it, but we know at the end of the day that we still have some work to do, and we still have a game to play. And so, you know, we've been doing a good job of that and handling all those distractions. And they know what's at stake. You know, have your fun, have homecoming your activities like you do as a kid, and then, you know, be ready to play when it comes time to play.
Coach, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you taking the time. We'll send it over to Devin DeStefano. He's in Hamilton Christian right now.
Yeah, I'm here with Hamilton Christian head coach Dexter Washington. Coach, thanks for joining me.
Thank you. Thank you very much for being here.
Of course. Obviously a big game coming up. I think going in, a lot of the times, the fan base and the team itself, you guys maybe didn't know what you guys were capable of this year, but you played well. You're 4-1. How do you keep that rolling?
Well, one thing about hard work, you know, I don't have a bunch of them, but I got some hard-working kids. You know, I found out how hard-working of a team we had when we went to St. John, and we ended the game with like 15 players. And, of course, you saw the scores of that game. We did a really good job over there. At one point in time, I didn't know if we could handle 45 players with 16. Our kids just sucked it up, and then they just kept fighting and fighting. And very, very surprising win. It was a win that I knew we needed to have, especially coming out of Vinton, so that we could get prepared for the district.
Speaking of district, you got another big district matchup against Elton. When you look at that team, what challenges do they present? Because I know their run game's pretty tough.
Physical, downhill football. Old school, downhill football. And how do you stop that? You have to have a physical, uphill defense. You know, it has to be Mack truck versus Mack truck. I think their Mack trucks may be real solid. We played them last year. The Mack trucks was real.
Awesome. Well, thanks for joining me, Coach.
Okay, thank you. Okay.
All right, Matthew, it should be a good one. We'll send it back to you in the studio.
Thank you, guys. And here are the other games we have coming up tonight. Sulphur, the only local 5A team at home, as they will host Southside, while Barb and Sam Houston are away. Two big local games, and 4A Leesville will host the Ritter, and Iowa will host Washington Marion. While our team of the week, the LaGrange Gators, will head to Eunice. Two more local games in 3A, as Southbow will host Jennings, and LCCP will host St. Louis, while Iota edged out Westlake last night. Two more local games in 2A, Pickering at Vinton, and Oakdale at Kinder. Rose Pine, Lake Arthur, and Welsh all at home as well, while DeQuincy will hit the road. And finally, in 1A, a lot of local action as well, as Elton hosts Hamilton Christian for our game of the week. Grand Lake hosts Basile, and Maryville will host Oberlin. You can catch all of that action coming up tonight at 10 o'clock on Touchdown Live.